Okay, so this is Sean Wiltsey and my brothers. So this is going to be a redo of the Lab 6, except I'm going to explain it to him. So I got about 20 minutes to do so. This might be a little bit short in terms of explaining. All right, so
Okay, yeah.
you were here before, but the first one is that with a button press, this light is going to change from a fast blink to a slow blink, and then when you press the button again, it changes back, and that should only do it for 30 seconds. And so the code here is, you need to look at this. Just leave the light, it's broken. Okay, so the code here is first you just set up the LED and the button. You set up a flag. This is the flag that will switch from 1 to 2 to make sure that so that you know between fast blink and slow blink.
Yep.
This is going to be just pin mode. The output is the light. Button is input. This sets it up so that I can basically see what's happening in a window. So this is going to start it, and so this is the 30-second thing that's in this whole loop right there. This is going to be while it's low, and button is and flag is equal to 1, so that's going to be this blink. And then this happens indefinitely until the button is high, which means it's pressed. And then the flag changes, and then it goes on to this one, same thing, keeps going because the button's not on. Again, changes the flag, and then this while loop is supposed to basically end the entire big 30-second while loop. So let's just see if it's still verified. Now it's a little bit weird with the button, so you're gonna have to like hold it because as it goes through the loop. So like on the off blink, so when it blinks on and then when it blinks off, press the button then, because then it's ending the loop. Because if you press the button while it's inside the loop, it won't change. So, which is a little bit weird. So it should be this one right here. So you can press it. No, you gotta do it like at the end of a blink. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's weird, but it's just because it's inside the loop. So you can change it back now if you do it at the end of a loop. You kind of got to hold it for that one because it's...
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So there you go. And it should stop by the 30 seconds. Maybe.
It hasn't been 30 seconds yet.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Then it stopped.
That's great.
It does work great. There, it ended, the 30 seconds just seemed really long. It's like watching water boil. Alright, so that was the first one. Okay, so second one was supposed to be create a program that would use, so this is something specific to MSOE. It's an XY table made by one of the teachers here. And so we're just going, and what it does is it basically draws letters. Okay, so these are kind of not needed. These are kind of redundant, but I just wanted to put them into a number range so that maybe if I use them later. So basically what it is the data variable. Oh, no, okay. The data variable here is from 1 to 8, so that means that you can only type 8 letters. Okay, and so the letter is input, whatever this is. And so you're just going to type in the lowercase letter because it's too hard to do uppercase. And so what it does is a coordinated move. Basically, this X position is wherever it ended last is that X position. So then it will just keep going from that position. And this is based on an XY. So we start at 0, 0. And then the next move is from like 3.75 on the X and 0.75 up, so that creates the first part of the A. So yeah, so that's it. So, and that's pretty much for all of them. And then this just makes it so that it goes on to the next one. This last line makes it so that there's a space in between the next letter and the last letter. So we're just going to run this. And I might have to do this. Okay, so you type in a letter. Go ahead. Gotta press enter.
I knew that.
So there you go. So you can go up to 8 letters.
Whoa.
Sorry that some of them look really blocky. Yeah, so that's why the space was there. What?
Spelled bad.
You can do 2 more letters.
Huh?
You can do 2 more letters. You've only done 6. Why did you do ABC bad?
Because we had an idea halfway through.
And you forgot you could. Okay.
And now I'm realizing it wasn't clever or funny.
Bad day.
There.
I
don't know. Shut up,
ABC
man.
baddie. All right. So that's basically it. So what it's drawing it. It's going from that to that. So all these coordinate moves is just based on. It's basically making slopes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why.
So those are all based on like y equals slopes.
Well, it's more like the thing already calculates the slope. So basically, you're giving a start point, and you're giving it like an end point, but it has to be 2 sets. So you're basically saying like 0, 0, and then 1, 2, and then it draws a line between those 2 points and already does the slope. It's already in the program. It would be a really big task to try to do it all by myself to get this coordinate move to work as good as this does. So basically, all you have to do is figure out how you're going to draw the letters. Can I find my scrap of paper that I was using before for it? I can. Oh, here it is. There you go. So all letters are based on that thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. What?
Um,
You don't like my drawing? Okay. So then the last one is just an etch and sketch. So this one is going to control. Yes. So this one. So right now it's all the way at the bottom. So it's based on a 0 to 5 volt.
Yeah.
So I converted the 0 to 5 volt range of the pentometer to the 9 inches of the y axis, and then for the x-axis, all I did was set up a. That's this thing. Basically, it's just a limit, so you can't go past 11.5.
Okay.
So that makes it so that it can't go past. So these 2 buttons right here are going to be the part that go over and the other way, so go back and forth. So that's basically this. That's this thing, the read voltage, and then this is the conversion to the inches thing. So, and then this is just moving back and forth. Same thing with the X position. So the X position is the wherever it was last found, and it's all done with fast move, which is different. Everything is going to be red now, because the fast move doesn't worry about. It just gets the location as fast as possible. It doesn't try to make like slopes perfect or anything. So let's see if this works. Okay, so it should be at 0. So go ahead and go. So you're gonna have to twist it this way. Don't worry about the. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, it's. Give it a second. It's doing its stupid thing. It's got to update the Uno. The Arduino Uno, which is a good thing. You can have this board after, or use it,
Are you not giving it back?
I paid for it. It's $100.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to spend $100.
It's $100. You can use it when you need it. Come in. Oh, there we go. Okay, go ahead. Start turning it.
Whoa.
I know, it's really hard to turn it because of all the wires and stuff. So then you can start pressing the buttons. This one. No, the other one.
Oh,
the other one goes the other direction, yeah.
Now I'm just back here. Okay.
Are you actually gonna draw something?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Oh, you hold it.
Well, it's like it's reading your button presses, so it's not like I did it like a time thing, like it's one button press, so you can hold it, yeah. Oh boy. Because if you look at the code, it's just like
What was that?
it's just adding for every single time that the button is on. And so if you just keep holding, it's just going to keep adding 0.25 to the.
Yeah.
What are you drawing? Is that an L?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
what?
up with that?
What is this? What the? What is this? Wow, there goes your L. What? What is this?
My grandpa's heart.
Yay! All right, there's the L. And it's a little
Looks
okay.
like a heartbeat.
So my
Patient
question
stem
is
now.
because you've done coding, so
Yes,
you
I
know
have.
coding. So I'm gonna.
Not this coding, but a different
Well,
coding.
yeah, but I'm gonna ask you like, what would you do differently from what I did? And I know that's kind of like a hard question just because you don't know it exactly, but like if you had to look at my code and change something, what would you change to make it shorter? I'm just asking. I don't expect
Which one?
any one of them. So like any of the three that I did.
I wasn't here when you wrote it, and I barely understand it. So I have.
Really?
It would take me a while to really get what each part of the code does in order for me to actually like figure out a different solution to what you did.
Did I not like explain it enough?
You explained it for 5 minutes. I'm not just gonna learn in 5 minutes. Like you explained it well, but
Oh.
you just explained like the general concepts of what each thing
Oh,
does.
so
I
it's
don't
not
know-
like you don't know the commands
yeah,
and stuff?
I don't know
Oh.
the specific syntax of everything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is totally different, by the way. This is Arduino, which this code I converted from an original file in MATLAB.
I have done Arduino code, but
It's
that was with me and Dad.
Oh,
so
yeah.
and he did most of it because I didn't know the language.
it's very weird, especially with timing stuff. Like this millisecond, you have to set up a really. Here's this second one. Like this thing, this is how you have to set up. This is for another lab, but this is how you have to set up a timer. Like you have to do a millisecond minus like an already millisecond
It's
timer
probably
thing.
more convenient than what Unity does for a timer.
I don't even know what Unity does for a timer.
You have to create a float and then subtract it by the difference in between each frame as a way-
Ew.
Yeah.
That's you. Okay, well that's basically it. Maybe you learned something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure, maybe.
Let's go with that.
Okay. Thank you very much. You have a
Yeah, you're welcome.
thank you.